Right, guys, good morning. Steve with Vision Landscaping out here this morning. Got my breakfast, Red Bull, apple. Turned on the sprinklers. Now we cut our grass at I want to say 2.5 is what I did, or 2.75, sorry. And we're getting ready to put some soil and some sand, some fertilizer, and some overseed. When we first moved in this house, we transformed this yard. And so we're going to continue to kind of transform the front yard. It's Bermuda. Our backyard is St. Augustine. So weird, but it is what it is. So I'm just turning on the sprinklers, letting them run for a little bit before I leave the house. I ran them last night for a little while, but not too long. But I'm just going to take you on my journey today. We got to go to Home Depot or Lowe's. I'm not sure which one I'm going to yet. They're both pretty much the same distance. But we originally yesterday we actually started a little cleanup at this mansion house. Pretty surprising how overgrown this house was. $5.7 million home, and it's overgrown, not taken care of, dead trees in there, just a bunch of stuff, and it's very shocking, very surprising. However, we did some initial cleanup yesterday morning just in the front area just to get it looking better so when they have guests come over right away. In the future, we're going to do some more stuff, but I'm going to kind of take you on the journey today. Some tools that I'm going to get to help pull weeds, because there was a lot of pulling weeds yesterday. Then today we'll be doing some more trimming with the weed eater. The front entrance that goes up to this house is all brick pavers. Beautiful. I'll take you some pictures and some video and show you guys. However, on the far side of each side of the driveway leading up, it's overgrown, it's weeded out. But this little tool that I'm going to get today is going to help that. I've had it before in the past, works really good. It's kind of like a scraper. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you pay attention to the lawn industry at all. However, I'll just kind of take you with me today and just kind of give you a daily vlog of what we're doing. So like I said, we got our breakfast, we're getting ready to head out, start up the truck, and we'll be on the road. All right, guys, so like I said, I'm gonna bring you along throughout the day, let it play out, add the video later. We're now at my brother-in-law's house. He's got some property, he lets us store our stuff here. We did our house for a while, but our HOA don't like that, so don't do that. Don't get in trouble by HOA. But this is a blessing in disguise. Thank you to my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law, if you guys ever watch this, for letting us store our stuff here and try to keep it neat and clean for the best part that we can. It's so nice to back up with these newer trucks that have the cameras. Back in the day, it took you like 20 times to back up in there perfect. Now it's easy, because you have these cameras, you just pull right in there, bam, hit right up to it. It only takes you one shot, well, it should take you one shot. So like I said, we pick up the trailer, we gotta download some equipment. We have some stuff back here. One more, Kart Mart, rollers, wheelbarrows, spreader. We gotta get the Kubota off. Just rearrange a few things back there. But it's kind of what we got back here for our storage. And then our dump trailer. And there it is. So we're gonna pull up a little bit and download this guy.
Style is the answer to everything. A fresh way to approach a dull or dangerous thing.
All right, guys, we're loaded up. We switched out the Kubota, put in the Kart Mart. It's gonna help us on our project today. Yesterday was kind of miserable. Like I was telling you, at the customer's property, they have this long driveway, but she asked if I could park at the bottom of it. And I was like, sure, how do I get all my stuff up here? She's like, well, you can leave some of it up here and then go back and forth. And I'm like, That's a long up and down, so that killed me. That was wearing me out yesterday. So I'm gonna bring that cart mate and put all my tools, trash and debris and everything that we cut from there. While I'm going back and forth, we'll use this. It'll be much easier, much faster. I love this cart mate, but I wish I would have got the smaller one because of the stand-on zero turn. I think if you have probably a bigger, more like the Kubota that we had it hooked up to that, it'd be a lot faster. It would push it better. It's got a bigger engine, bigger motor. But the little Pro Stance Gravely that we have, it does okay with it, but once you get it fully loaded with rock or debris, you can't really move it that well. So it has a mind of its own. Anyways, we're headed to, I think we're gonna go to Lowe's. All right, guys, we are back. We ended up running into Home Depot. I just wanted to get some of that Black Diamond Echo string trimmer and that little scraping weeding tool that I was talking about. It's pretty phenomenal. I'll show it to you once we get here at the customer's house. But right now, we had a customer call and want us to go cut their yard real quick, because I guess they're having some type of get-together, dinner, or whatnot. I don't know. So try to please the customer. Go over there and cut it. Then we're gonna go head over to our big project, our cleanup that we've been doing for the past day or so. But we did go to Home Depot. We got the little tool. I got some ironite, some liquid ironite this time. I never tried liquid ironite. I've always done the pellet ironite. Now we're gonna head over and cut that grass, and stay tuned. All right, guys, we're at our first property. It's been a while since we've been here. We had done some overseeding here once. This was all dirt one time, all dirt. And you can start to see this new growth coming, which is awesome. And then in the back, I'll show you the back later, but it's getting pretty thick. So I'll be excited to see how it worked out for them. All right, guys, so I want to do a little video here. This grass is way overgrown, really tall. You'll see in some of the videos and pictures before. But you try to catch it with the accelerator, didn't want to catch, it just made a mess and got clogged and just wasn't cutting good. So what I did is I took it off and just let it blow everywhere. As you can see what I did here, this is a double cut, and now this is going to be double cut. This was just single cut with the bag off. So you see all the toppings and you kind of see where I've went over it once with the accelerator. This is going over it once with the accelerator on this side. So it's picking it all up now. So if you ever have really tall grass, cut it, let it blow all over the place, put your bagging system back on, and then go back and catch it all. It'll give them a nice touch. The grass is wet and super tall, so two bad combinations, but just a quick tip. We had a rainstorm move in, thunderstorm, lightning, and man, we are grinding along. This is a long driveway. It has a bunch of overgrown weeds in between it, and when you just take the weed eater and just grind everything down, it's the best thing you can do. But it is all uphill, and then back downhill. Go up one side, go down the other. Looks like a tornado came through here. But we're just getting it trimmed up, making it look nicer. Once I get it all blown off, it'll look pretty good, but it is some work. Now it's very humid out here. Again, here's our great view. We're just out here working, grinding along. Clouds went away. Just moving along. Where am I at? I ran out of some string twice now. This hill country stuff is just tearing up the string. I think I'm using 0.105, the Twisted Echo one, and it is still just tearing it up. All these rocks and debris. So we've made it here. We gotta go down this side, and then up there is where we've kind of stopped. That's the main entrance right there. We're gonna come back down here. Again, we're dealing with these tall weeds like that. Come all the way back down. We'll blow it all off. It was nice because the customer's like, I just blew it right off the cliff. I'm like, sweet. So that's where we're at. All right, guys. Well, today's a wrap. We ended up cutting one customer that we haven't cut for a while. Kind of did some videos on that earlier. Tall grass. She kind of put us on the back burner for a little bit, and then, oh, hey, my grass needs to be cut. You know, we cut her all summer, and then when everything got dry out here in Texas, it just kind of slowed down a little bit, but we ended up going over there and cutting it. It was super long and kind of wet. I don't know if it was a watering day or what, but anyways, we got that one done, and then we went over to the cleanup that we had, the mansion on top of the hill. Beautiful home, just a lot of work that has not been done, and now I know why. Kind of one of those pickier customers that wants certain things done certain ways, and she's an older lady, and at the end of the day, did the whole front of the property. Super happy with everything. She was super grateful, and going down the hill, I guess, I don't know, there's a bunch of different plants that should not have been cut and should be cut and should be pruned and shouldn't be pruned, and back and forth. And long story short, it was just kind of one of those things. It's like she lives on top of a hill, on top of a mountain almost, and it's a big old house. Lots of land, lots of stuff just overgrown, and I kind of asked her a question like, has anyone been here for a while? And kind of interviewed her beforehand, and kind of understanding that no one's been there for a while, and it kind of shows, and maybe why. But you know, it is what it is. You live and you learn. You please the customer, and she was still like, everything looks good, Steve, and you know, she was patting me on my back and, hey, thank you so much, you're such a hard worker. And you know, being a solo guy, not the easiest thing to do on a hilltop mansion. And it's kind of hill country Texas, and everything looks like a weed, and some stuff doesn't, and some stuff looks like it's dead and needs to be pulled and thrown away, and some stuff she thinks is going to come back alive, which, goodness, Texas got such a big drought that a lot of stuff was not going to survive. So anyways, end of the day, one of her other complaints was when I was weed eating, like the pathway to go up to her house, it's all pavers, and it's a lot of rock everywhere. So when you're weed eating, like the rock is just flinging everywhere. It's hitting me in my shins, my face, my mouth, my head, ricocheting, going all over the driveway. And she drives down to check on me, and it's just one of those things. She's like, oh, there's so many rocks all over. And I'm like, don't worry, I got a backpack blower. I'm gonna blow everything off before I leave. I always make everything look even better before when I left. Like, it's just one of those things I do. Just blow everything off, clean it all off. And so she was upset about the rocks all over everything. Well, when you're weed eating, like, there's nothing you can do about it. Rocks are gonna fling everywhere. I didn't want to get hit by rocks. So anyways, we are not done with the property. Tomorrow we're going back. There's a little bit of grass and some weeds and some a lot of leaves, in this one little patch. So maybe I can get some footage. I couldn't get much footage. Every time I turn around to try to do some video or something of what I was doing, she was out there trying to help me and tell me what to do. And like I said, she's just a little picky, which is cool. I mean, it's her property. Let her do what she wants to do. But it was just kind of like, wow, okay, got it. Just kind of bite your tongue and move on. So anyways, we are done. We're gonna meet up with a customer, get paid from a job that we had last week. It was a flower bed renovation in my local area over here. I service a house, a couple houses down, and he had linked up with us and was talking to us about, hey, what can you do, and this and that. And then also he's going through some knee surgery problems, and lo and behold, we're gonna get his grass cutting and all that other stuff too, some more landscaping projects as well. But we finish up the stone guys, the masonry guys, finish up the flower bed. So we're gonna go there and get paid by him, meet up with him, discuss some stuff, and then see what we can do from there. Today was just a lot. We had rain for about 45 minutes over here, and it just pounded us. Lightning. No way am I gonna put a string trimmer in my hand with metal rod and jump out there and say I'm going to continue to work. So I just kind of sat in the truck and let it pound on us and let it go by, and it blew by quick. And now it's sunny and beautiful out here in Texas. So like 90 degrees, not even hot. 90 degrees isn't hot anymore here in Texas. So, but anyways, hope you all have a good day. Tomorrow maybe I'll try to do a whole nother vlog. We'll see what happens. But if y'all like this video and like some more footage, I'll keep doing it. If not, thumbs down me. No, I'm just kidding. Thumbs up me, man. I'm trying to grow and trying to help people as everybody grows. So the more I can do and the more help I can learn from, I'll show some videos tomorrow, hopefully, and stuff that maybe I pruned that I shouldn't have pruned, and stuff that I pulled that I shouldn't have pulled, just to kind of show you guys what the thought process is there. But anyways, hope you all have a blessed day, blessed night. We'll see y'all tomorrow.